Sorry, that was on the shorter side. This is part 2. And wait, I love huskies. I thought I was a husky. But yeah, man. God damn, son, that girl look good as fuck. Shit, beat the fuck out of her. But yeah. So basically, you know, he goes around and he want to keep, you know, doing what he usually want to do and stuff like that. And to me, it's not cool. He's not pretty. He's trying to be swag and shit like that. Anybody can be sitting there and be swag. A lot of my cousins do that shit. My brother do that shit. Everybody want to be swag and stuff like that. But that's on the outside. People would like to look for the outside of people. Like that girl I was sitting there said, she looked good on the outside. Literally. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. Dude can look pretty all he want to and stuff like that. I could look pretty of all I want to be, you know, whatever. People think I'm sitting there and being, people think I'm mean because I look mean. No, man, it's just, I just look like that because I don't want people to mess with me and nothing like that. I don't like fucking around with people like that. And, you know, I keep to myself sometimes until I find the right people to hang around with. Because that is just me. That is just me. My head is killing me. This is just me. And, you know, for real, until the nigga leave you with something, or the dude or a girl leave you with a baby and shit like that, you know, get you for child support, then what? Yo, I'm not sitting there saying, what do you have? You got a pretty ass nigga that try to look cool, but yeah, he's nasty. He's not the right type of guy for a person and stuff like that, or whatever. So my dad, people be going home, about to go home myself. But yeah, dude, man, I hate when people just sit there and try to look pretty, man. For real, it doesn't mean that he's got a good personality. This is what happened. He sit there and stop. Oh, hey, no, like, yo, nigga, don't you got like 10 other bitches that you got, man, and y'all ugly as fuck? For real, people just get mad because they want what you got, because you know that you can get a girl that's gonna be half as decent or way better than the bitches that they got. Literally, man. And yo, it's just nowadays people just don't get, you know, they just don't get it, you know what I'm sitting there saying? They fucked up in the head and shit like that. All because, you know, this dude, right? This dude, I'm gonna sit there and say he on fucking, what's that thing called? He on fucking probation and shit like that. Been in jail, whatever. He did things back in the past. Like, yo, dude, like, everybody's been in jail and stuff like that. So if you're a good person, why do you want to be grabbed up in somebody else's bullshit where you actually literally get in trouble, where they can sit there and fuck with your mind and warp it, you know? Literally. And then there's girls that's out there that will sit there and they listen to a dude. They sit there and listen to a dude and sit there and they warp a girl, and they'll sit there and warp your mind. And once they sit there and warp your mind upon bullcrap, I don't know if you can see my face. I don't care if because I'm not editing shit. And they sit there and they warp your mind. And once they warp your mind, they get you to do things without even knowing, you know. And stuff like that. This is just me. If it was me, I'll tell any girl, like, yo, you don't want to fuck with that nigga. He may take care of you, but on down the road, he's just gonna fuck over you. But he's gonna have a baby by you. This is gonna leave you like a typical other nigga, you know? You're not gonna find no good other nigga. There's a picture I found, right, where girls, right? This dude's a nerd, right? He was a nerd. I got him on Facebook. He's a nerd. And since he a nerd, he trying to get this nice, good-looking ass bitch, right? But she went out with this ugly ass nigga that's a thug. So all girls like bad dudes, I should guess it, but she was bad too. So she wasn't good, she was just bad. And containing to, it was no white interracial, they were all black. Black nerd, black girl, black thug. So then on the bottom, she's sitting there saying, hey, how you doing? You know who this is? And I forgot what it sit there and said. It said, I'm on my success. and stuff like something like that. Shit. It says that the girl sit there and said that, damn, how come I can't find a good nigga? Because y'all girls want to go out with bad dudes. They don't got shit. They don't got shit. My cousin sitting there telling me, right? Literally, this is my cousin was sitting there telling me that she sit there and she saw my ex look like a hot mess. Now, it's been a few. I saw her within the last past one time, 2 times. I was with my peoples and stuff like that. They were sitting right here. Saw her a few times. She looked like she was straight sad. She stayed cooped up inside the house. She moved every 6 months. So that tells you something. And she was looking super sad. And I know one time I saw her going down the street, walking down. Yeah, she was walking down the street. She had a fucking wig on. Now she's a light skinned girl. Why the fuck you would have a wig on? Why the fuck would you have a wig on if you light skinned girl? You part black, part white, and you know, and the light skinned girls that have long hair. Why the fuck you gotta wear a wig? Why the fuck? And I know, cause girls don't want to. Some girls don't want to do it up. Some girls don't want to do that shit up. And the dude, man, he's fucking gay, man. He's a fucking he's bi, I should say. And he living and running down houses. Now, peep this. I live in a nice, decent neighborhood, out the hood and shit like that. You know, because my mom always tries to get us out the hood and stuff like that. Nobody want to live in the fucking hood, but I still contain some type of thugginess in me. Fucking hot as a bitch in here. Then I'm just sitting there saying, you know, my dreams for in the future is a lot different from what their dreams was in the past. I picture myself, you know, two parents working, trying to strive to do best for our kids, to at least stay outside the ghetto. Otherwise, if I would have went straight to a bummy ass bitch that live off of SSI all her life, then and I just graduated out of college, then what I'm doing is trying to be successful and trying to raise my child, my family in the hood, and you know, and she want to be a housewife and shit like that, and I just go home, bring the bread, and you know, I'm just sitting there saying I don't want that shit. That shit is played out back a long time ago. You can't be successful if you're gonna be inside the house or run down 2-family house. I'm not sitting there saying that's not bad or nothing like that, but you know, it's upon where you live at, with inside, you know, your area and stuff like that. The lowest property. My pastor was sitting there saying a couple weeks ago, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they sit there and said that the South Side is the most poorest side in the United States. I don't know how true that is, but you see where I'm going with this? The dude that my ex got, yeah, like I said, he don't want nothing to do or nothing like that. Working odds and ends jobs. Last time I heard that, I guess them income tax people that dress up, you know, that do the dancing, where I forgot the mascot people. Last time I heard, he was doing that. I don't know how much they pay, but I know they gotta be paid pretty low just to dress up like that. It's like working at Pizza Hut and you flipping the signs around all the time. You know, just doing that for free, I'm guessing. Oh, I'm so tired of barbecue, I'm about to throw up. I got the smell of barbecue right now. Smell of barbecue. And stuff like that. It is what it is, man. Ain't that much I can sit there and say. I just want to sit there and say, people just need to watch out and listen to their people. No matter how good a person look and stuff like that, that doesn't change what they is on the inside. You know, you can get the norm and stuff like that, but you gotta know when to step back your boundaries till you don't know the person, you know, and stuff like that. You don't know if the person is a killer, a drug dealer, and stuff like that. Oh, people just when I sit there and say that he was on probation, you know he's on probation for something. You know, he's gonna end up going back to jail for what? You know, and stuff like that. Drugs. I'm just sitting there saying, if you're a good person and you live with your mama or something like that, why would you want to get wrapped up with somebody that's want to do drugs or something like that? Little kids better watch out. Like these hoes try to look for something. People just need to calm down, watch out, you know, and stuff like that. It's like me. It's like, you know, like I sit there and said, it's like me going out with some girl, and I'm a good person going to school, I just graduated out of college, I want to do something for myself. Then I go out with a bad girl, and she get me wrapped up into some shit or something like that. It's like being with a friend, and they got something, and you get accused just for associating with people. You know what I'm sitting there saying? You don't know what they got on the inside of their bodies and stuff like that. You know? I don't know nothing about these people. I don't know what you was growing up with, or what type of disease you got and stuff like that. You know, that's why I try to get my hoes tested for, you know, for what they got. I don't want to mess with no girl that got disease. I don't know who you been with. You may seem like a nice girl, a girl next door, but I don't know if you just been raped, or I don't know, they do gave you disease or something like that, and you just addicted to sex, or I don't know if you're, you know, just, you know, I'm just sitting there saying, you don't know what these people got nowadays and stuff like that. People are just nasty.